Um, Today, Julio that present your work about Gustav Klimt. It's okay?
So we start. Good morning. I'm glad to be here. And my name is Julio Bernal, and I come from the Murcia School of Art. We are a student artist jury, and today I'd like to talk to you about Gustav Klimt. I have chosen to speak about Klimt because he is an expert for contemporary jewelry. Even thought he has never created a jewelry himself. What I would like today is to give a general overview of the life of Gustav Klimt, and consequently I have divided my presentation up in 3 parts. First, let me tell you a little about of his behind, and in the second part I want to speak of his aesthetic and the finish to the last, his influence in contemporary Europe. Gustav Klimt was an Australian painter born on July 40th, 1862 in Baumgarten, Austria, and was died on February 60th, 1918 in Vienna, Austria. Gustav Klimt was an Australian symbolic painter and one of the most visible representatives of the modernist movement of the Vienna secessions. Gustav Klimt was the son of a couple of artists. His father was a goldsmith and engraver, and his mother was a singer who abandoned her career to devote to family. His father, Ernest Klimt, the elder, tried to inculcate to the job of gold engraver to their children, but he did not succeed. I will not speak about his work in a deep way. I will focus my sketch on his golden period. I will speak about 15 minutes. Let's start at 40 Gustav gets at 40. Gustav gets a scholarship at the University, the School of Art and Craft in Vienna, that will form him until 1883 as a painter and interior decorator. Photography and cinematography fascinated him. In the beginning, her paintings were treated in a more academic way, close to photography. Gold was very much used in his initial works, as well as the woman and eroticism. Among his early works are the frescoes of the University of Vienna, which were rejected by pornography. What is the common there between his work and jewelry? But I was not until later, when the use of gold became more significant in his work, as he joined the secessionist and will determine the social situation of Central Europe. Gustav Klimt opposed, like some of his colleagues, the official art represented by an academy engaged in the recreation of the ideal past to outlets thoughts. So he made the effort to leave the house secessionist was and entrance immortalized the architectonic all bricks with secessionist slogan. Every time his art, every art is freedom. In France, his work known as Art Nouveau and Modernism in Spain. The secessionism took the goddess Athenaeus as their representative. Klimt was then made most notable use of God, and not only by the influence of his father, but because the secessionist movement, in an effort to break with the stabilities and take the values of medieval art, which was more important symbolism and beauty that a realistic and academic character apparent. From that moment, we will see how the work of Gustav Klimt lost it and began to intervene in the world's surface of the canvas. Even going beyond the canvas, as we can see in the texture of Judith, his work is more like a jewel in a box. Erotism and naked women were an important part in his work like love, as I have already commented. Do you know that Gustav Klimt had 20 children? Sorry. Do you know that Gustav Klimt had 20 children? It is said that he kept a relation with all his mothers. It is said that he kept a relation with all his mothers. Among all, we will highlight Emily Flor. You can see how the symbolic game stirred over the shape and depth. And we can see that the aesthetic design of his work was more remarkable than his academic process with clear reference to modernism. There are a number of widely used resources in the work of Klimt, such as spiral or eyes that appear in many of his paintings, such as stone, women clothes, and gold, like rain, referring to sex and money. On his way, they represent women and power. One of the best known works of this period is said that in this picture Klimt portrayed kissing, from which I have already spoken, which was his partner and was next to him until the day of his death. Spirals represent the retrospection and sex talking into the woman. Ellas were a divine representation as the all saying Egypt. the tree of life, the tree of life, one of the most symbolic works of Gustav Klimt. Frieze made for the Stockler house, consisting of 3 parts. Portrait of Judith to the right, to the right, in the tree of life in center. Satisfaction was considered a previous, and satisfaction left considered a previous of the kiss. Here we can see at the glance the symbols of which I have spoken. Both ages are spirals, and this aesthetic of his symbolic period with has reacted today, not only influenced in art. An example of this can be found in illustration. For example, in fashion, as we can say in the design of the young Italian. And jewelry for both film to jewelry jewelry auto. A necklace made to the order for the Duchess of Windsor in amethyst and turquoise, inspired by the portrait of Emily. It's made for Cartier. The Austrian jewelry Freeway have an entire collection inspired by his work, hand-painted and glass. This piece is forget, a company especially in main restorative film. Pendant teeth inspired by Danae, enamel and gold. As the silver ring Alba Berrocal, inspired by the fierce Stockler Palace, the tree of life. And finally, included this series of pieces of anandras made with the technique of fear name. To some artists, Gustav Klimt was a symbolic painter, character, whose aesthetic is come to orders. As a final anecdote, in 2003, a coin of 100 euros, which the artist and a coin of 100 euros, with the artist and less with his painting was held. Thank you very much for your attention, and if there are any suggestions or comments, we'll try to answer as much as possible.
Okay, have you got any questions for him?